Hello everyone, it's Thalan McRom, and we're back in the Last Caretaker. It's been a little while. We've just recently acquired our first, human seed, which we've got to get back to the Lazarus station. As you can see, we've only got a little while to do so. There's somewhere on this thing, there's a timer telling us, there it goes. Yeah, we've only got like 6 minutes to do that, so we're gonna go ahead and come on. There we go. Gonna drop all that in. There we go. Alright. That's all good to go. I think fuel-wise we're good too. Oh, there's one of them biosharks behind us. Let's see here how we do in fuel. Yeah, we're like full up on fuel, full up on power, so let's get this ship underway and get back to the Lazarus Complex. Alright. So now we've got to... I think we'll just reverse a little bit. There we go, because we got to get over there. And there's some landmines and other things kind of between us and where we need to go. Because I really don't want to hit those landmines. Or those floaty blobs of doom. They're like... Let's swing it around here. And we got one of those angels like floating around overhead. There we go. Alright, we've got ourselves turned around a little bit. Yeah, we gotta avoid these the sea mines. We gotta avoid those floating blobs. Oh, this boat turns hard. Let's get her going forward here. I think we can snake it through. There we are. Okay, we're gonna make it just fine. We are sucking down some fuel, though. Good thing I have extra fuel. Intentionally even made sure to do that in the last episode. So we're gonna beeline it for base over there at the Lazarus Complex. At a speedy 32 kilometers an hour, which means it's going to take us about, let's see here, so we're getting about a kilometer every 2 minutes, a little under. It's going to take us about 12 minutes to get there. So I think what we'll try and do in this episode is we'll get our first human back to the Lazarus Complex, get them in the Lazarus pod, get that process going and figured out. And then I know there's a step after that, but I don't know that process because I haven't watched anyone do it. And I think we'll try and get to that point in the episode. And then, we'll see where it takes us from there. I've heard that I've seen some other YouTubers talking about this, but apparently hunting those sharks is apparently a very good way of getting resources. Oh, good, I do have my dragnet down. Good. Because I know one of the things we're going to have to do is we're going to have to feed the human, which means getting like a food processor running, and we're going to need organic material for that. Oh, the sun's coming up. Look at that. And that's starting to get us a little more power, too. I don't think it's enough to top off the batteries while we're running the engines, but, it's something. But we are chewing through the diesel right now. Another one of them sharks just in the way there. Good news is they don't seem to attack the boat unless you attack them. That's a good thing about these things. But oftentimes when you see those sharks, sometimes there's one of those little like underwater like resource buoys nearby. Yep, there it is back there. You can see it. Yeah, we're not netting power while the engines are running, but we are definitely slowing down the power drain for sure. I'm gonna have to replace those small solar panels on the roof there. Do something better. Alright. Going at full tilt. What is that over there? Oh, I don't have a map. Right. Oh, I can't open my inventory either while driving. Interesting. Now, we may need to up the power grid for the Lazarus Complex, because my understanding is the Lazarus system's pretty power hungry. I'm gonna have to get like a fuel efficiency bonus or something here for these engines. Because we've burned something like 1,000 liters of diesel just to get, 2.3 kilometers, 2.4. This thing turned a little more directly towards the Lazarus Complex there. But I do love just how pretty this game is. I am curious what that little building over there is. I'll have to investigate it at some point. Got a bunch of sea mines next to it, though. Look at that. There's 3 of them just right there in a little cluster. 4. Wow, it's like surrounded. It's got like a perfect circle of sea mines around it. Nomad's Tower. I don't know what that is. We'll have to come investigate that after we get our human back to Lazarus Station. Oh, there's another one of them sharks. Now, my understanding about those sea mines is you can get out there with the grinding tool and you can grind them apart. A little worried about our fuel. I think we'll make it, just barely, but I think we're going to be real low on fuel after we get there. So we're going to have to leave the dredge kind of going there. Well, the net, whatever you want to call it. That tool there on the back of the ship that pulls stuff up out of the ocean. It's a decent source of getting some, like, organic material, among other things. I use it to keep the diesel topped off and other things like that, so we're going to have to keep it running. Because I found out, even when you're sitting still, like, moored at a station or whatever, it'll still pull stuff in. I'm just going to run over the shark. It's fine. Don't mind me, shark. I am happy they'd make it so the sharks weren't innately hostile to the boat. But they clearly have mechanics in place for, you know, things attacking the boat, because the boat can get damaged, you can repair it and stuff. I also think it might be time to upgrade the boat's engines a little bit more. I wonder if I can upgrade, like, the dredge tool. I'm gonna go down there and check it real quick. Yeah, let's pull it up. Let's go ahead and just take all of it, you know, and let's put it back on. There we go. Now we don't want it to be out of the controls too long from the boat there. Otherwise we'll run into, like, you know, landmine. What is that? Got a storm behind me. That's what that sound is. That looks interesting. We'll have to check that out at some point. Right now I'm just trying to push to the Lazarus station, which... Actually, before we do that, let's go ahead and deposit... Well, you know, I kind of want to save this stuff for the food processor. Actually, let's see if we can make it. If worse comes to worse, we'll just shut off the diesel engine and run on electric. We have plenty of electric power still. Okay, it looks like the mooring platform is going to be to the right. I really do appreciate how this boat actually handles it. It feels like a boat, the way it handles. You know, turning isn't just an immediate thing, especially a boat this size. Yeah, we're gonna run out of fuel. Because we're down to, like, less than 300 liters of diesel. And we're not even quite to the station yet. We only got, like, 600 meters to go. Oh, there's a sea mine right there in the way. We might have to swing wide to avoid it. And then there's a shark. Yeah, I know we've arrived at the Lazarus Complex. That was the goal. Carry the pod and containing within the Lazarus Complex. Actually, we might be able to go to the left. Maybe think slightly shorter. Yeah, I'm gonna have to clear out these sea mines or something. I'm not even sure what the purpose of the sea mines, storyline-wise, was. Like, if you're trying to get rid of the sharks, that makes sense. But it looks like, but if you read the story content, it's like the humans made the sharks. Try and swing this thing in here a little bit. There we go. Let's see if we can get the mooring line over there. Yeah, we'll try. Because we gotta get up this ladder here real quick. Why is it not letting me connect to that one? What about this one? Can I connect to this one? Okay, there it goes. Now, the cool thing is that will pull the boat in. Alright, but it looks like we're not having to deal with any hostile entities out and about today, which is fine. There we go. We're going to pull this one up over here and do a proper mooring here. There we go. Because you kind of want the mooring lines on a boat kind of set up like that. It helps pull it tight and keep the boat nice and tight there. Come on. Come on, boat. I need you to pull in a little faster. I should definitely put some more power, like generation, just right out here. There we go. It's getting pulled in. There we go. Now I can charge myself real quick. Cool. Now let's grab this. Go. Alright, we've made it here. Back with the seed.
This is the moment. From seed to life. Humanity.
Okay, which one did I fix? This one.
Nourish, guide, and help this new life flourish. This is why we endure. Life takes patience, caretaker. Allow this new being to flourish at its own pace.
Okay, so we still have to get water. Okay. Alright, so... where's my water at? Down there. Okay. Well, let's get some water stuff here. Recycler and deposit all trash. There we go. Just do that processing. Alright, hold on. And let's see here. We're going to need some water cables. Oh, I don't have much of that, do I? Go. Water cables. Let's grab crafting materials here. Let's go downstairs and see if we can't get this water thing fixed here real quick. Got enough water? How much fresh water does this thing need? Alright, so it's got 10 kilowatts. Needs 1,000 liters, it looks like. Okay. And it's got a neutral core. We're going to need a bunch of stuff. But let's work on getting a better water supply. Whew, I almost messed that up. Alright. Okay, what do we have here? You need to be repaired, don't you? Iron, plastic. Oof. Oof. Several of these are in real bad shape. What's this? That is the water purifier. Okay, because these are what? Yeah, water pump. So these are salt water. So I just need some iron and some plastic. Okay. Let's go out. That's not what I want. Well, Let's get some iron and some plastic real quick. I'm glad I took the efficiencies on these. What's this? Can't dismantle that. Okay. Any more plastic around here? Plastic. Looking for plastics. That's plastic right there. Perfect. Alright, because we're going to need to repair the pump and the purifier. There we go. Ooh, here's some more right here. I'll take the rubber too, because we'll need that, I think. There we go. Come on. Alright. I know it's a lot of grinding. That was a good pallet with less plastic scrap on it. There we go. Any more plastic laying around here? Yes, right there. There we go. Alright, let's put this away. Get back upstairs and go refine this stuff into something useful. Also charge ourselves. Alright, we need freshwater, food, memories for the human. I'm just going to take this with us to go throw in the recycler. Okay, all trash, please. Okay, charge ourselves real quick. Okay. Nope. Take all that. Alright, let's go see if we can't repair the water system real quick. Because that small water container is not going to be enough. I don't know how I didn't, die there. Alright. Perfect. How did I not charge? Okay. Alright, hold on. Did it seriously use up, like, all of my power to charge that? Okay, why would I take it out this way? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Is that, like, easier somehow? Oh. Alright. Can I build one on this thing? Let's see here. Electrical cable, water cable. Yeah, I can. So why would I do the other thing? Alright, so that's down there. So we can go like right here. I'm gonna need like 2 of these, I think. There we go. Alright, so let's take this over to here. That's saltwater input. Okay. I need polyurethane, aluminum, and silicone and fabric to fix that. Let's go do that. Polyurethane, aluminum, silicone, and fabric. Alright, put this away. Because apparently I need to go charge myself again. I think I took damage, or I think I lost all my charge from the fall. Run out of electrical cable. Okay. Let's see here, because I'm going to need some more electrical cable. That's going to be... Do I have any more scrap I can throw in here? No. That's unfortunate. Alright, let's see what I've got. Polyurethane. Nope, that's food. Polyurethane? Yes, I have some. So let's split that. Take that with us. Aluminum. Split. And we'll split again. Take just 10 with us. Go. Titanium, gold, silicon. Split off 10 of that, I think, because I think that'll be fine. So, then fabric was the other one I need. I got a couple of fabric. Let's go grab some fabric real quick. I saw something around here that had some fabric to it, I think. Now here's a healing spot. Let's grab that. There we go. Now, I think I got a few more of these, like, bags laying around, if I remember correctly. Let's see here. Fabric, fabric. No, I have a bot. What about you? Wait, you got fabric? You do. Okay, so chair? Come on. Chair is fabric and plastic. You need both. Chair. I know I had another chair over here too. Chair. It was 2 of 6. What else we got? What else we got? Ooh, another chair. Perfect. Life is chair, apparently. Right now. Because chairs are... You know, over here. Alright, let's go see if we can fix that thing now. I figured out the trick is you have to walk straight at the ladder, otherwise you'll fall. Alright. Okay, 5. What do I need? Aha, I can. Done. Okay. So there's that and that. Let's grab this cable. Pull that in. What's this? Got a small battery and small battery. Beautiful. So this will let me circumvent the need for running a power grid down here right off the bat. Yep. Cool. And what I'll do, let's go into here and let's make some more water cables. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to take these water cables, go up the top, build a water tank up there, and that will be how I solve the immediate water problem. We can grab the forklift. There's a lot of stuff down here that's worth looting at some point. I saw something over here I wanted to go check out. No, nothing. Okay. It was just this forklift I saw an orange color over here. I want to see what it was. Alright, so that's all done with crafting the cables. So we gotta hurry. Alright, so freshwater output. Here we go. Cool, and then we need to build a freshwater tank, I think. Diesel tank. Oh, I don't have the freshwater tank. Hold on. Freshwater tank, freshwater tank, freshwater tank. Water tank. Whew. Alright. That was going to be important. What's this? Produces food items from bio. That might be good to have, actually. Gas cable, grenade. Small oxygen container, small oxygen generator. It gathers oxygen using electrical turbine. I feel like that's going to be important. Just off the bat there. Alright, so I have the food processor, processes materials into that. Okay. I feel like that's also going to be important. Alright. Anything else? Alright, we'll save that. Let's get some enhancers here. So let's see here. Yeah, we'll do some more efficient scrapping and repairing, because that's just important. And power management, yeah, let's just take that up another 10 points. There we go. And boost transfer speed of... Okay, that'd be good. Shock absorber battery. Let's see here. Yeah, let's do this too. Just efficiency. And then we'll also do... I think shock absorber might be pretty good. That's all this up and down we've been doing. There we go. Pressure wouldn't be bad. And you know what? Let's just increase our battery pack again. There we go. Cool. Alright, done. Now, let's build this water tank. Water tank, where you at? There you are. We're going to put it, like, right here. Hold on. I need to go, like, right here. There we go. Alright, so I need all the parts. So let's go get all the parts for that. How are we doing? How much time we got left? 20 minutes. Alright. As soon as we get this water situation, we're good. And I can work on running a power grid down there. I have any more scrap to throw in here? Deposit all trash? No, I don't have any trash. Okay. So let's see here. I need 1, 2, 2. I need a filtering system. I need filtering. I need fabric. Fabric. Constantly need fabric. Goodness. Fabric? Sometimes there's fabric up on these little ledges. Let's see here. I know there's going to be fabric over here in the mess hall. Fabric. Take this basketball. Alright. I guess these chairs will work. Fabric, if you please. More fabric. I'm just gonna grab all of this because why not? Yeah, I know we're encumbered. Got it. Again. Alright. There we go. Okay. Cool. Put this way. There we go. Let's go get this thrown into the recycler so we can get our fabric and get this thing built. And then we'll flip the switches. There we go. Right. Let's grab all of this. Yep. Okay. Just need all that stuff. Deposit similar. There we go. Alright, can I get the filtration system I need? Yes. There we go. Come on. Wow, this thing is just like dripping out parts there. Okay. Alright, deposit similar. And it's full. What about you? Deposit similar. Just throw that there. Oh, it's full too. What about you? Throw you in there. There you go. Helps. I didn't realize how heavy those food things were. Okay. Come on. Water tank. There we go. Done. Alright, so let's grab... Do I have any more water cable on me? I do. I have 17. Okay, so come here. Come on, tank. The fabrication system is this is interesting the way they did it artistically. There we go. Alright. This is just gonna be a pull. Alright. Do I have enough? No. Let's drop that. Go back into here. Let's make some more water cable. There we go. Actually, what we'll do is we will disconnect that here in a second. There we go. All right. Mail that, please. Thank you. There we go. Cool. Because now what I can do is this guy. We'll just take him over here. Because I can do this, and we'll just say there to there. There. And that will help us by getting us some water. I'll come down here and flip all this on. I see we got friends down here. There we go. Just let it run on that for a bit. So I don't want to pick that up. There we go. Because I can even do this here. We'll take this one upstairs. And do the same thing we did to the other one. No. Ow. Yeah. Okay, let's just use the elevator. Instead of trying to destroy myself. Do I have any more power? I do not. I'm gonna have to get over here, hook this up, and get myself to the power real quick. Here, you can live right here. Stay while I get power. Okay. There we go. Now that stops one problem. Now we need food and memories for our human. But first I should heal myself. Can't help the human if I'm broken and busted like those other bots. Alright. There we go. All fixed up. I still want to know, like, what kind of crazy tech they're using to, like, repair a bot just by plugging itself in. Okay. So, let's see here. We want all that stuff. So, let's come over here. Memories. Alright. So this will give us focus. Yep. And this will give us patience. Yep. And this will give us also patience, maybe. Okay. Nope. I said save focus -5. Okay. Well, go grab some food items here. We'll have to go back to the ship to get memory. Alright, so let's see here. Put all that in there. All that in there. All that in there. That. 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 All these. Just get some stuff out of the inventory. Alright, so let's grab this Nutricore. What else do I have? We have Mind Surge. Now let's split that off, and we'll take a high fat. And Physique Fuel, we'll split that off. Take that. And split 5 of those off and take those. Alright, so there's food for the human. Alright, so let's see here. So let's do some high fat. Because high fat does what? It increases their weight, but doesn't do much for life expectancy and stuff. Physique Fuel will increase her height and strength. There we go. Mind Surge will increase her intellect and life expectancy. Nice. And then Nutricore will increase everything by 3. Take from Rick. Take from Rick. Get to Rick. There we go. Okay, so what else we need? I feel like this thing is really not happy about this. Life expectancy not met. Okay. It's a Polynesian. Vision reminds one of sand. Do I just need like 1 of each? Add direct and add direct. Okay, well, let's go grab some memory items, because that's going to be a thing. Let's see here. That's that. That's that. I think our boat's over here. Boat's on this side, right? Yeah, boat's down here. This is where all my memory stuff is anyways. So what I can do... Boat is like weirdly lopsided today. There we go. Okay, let's grab all of this. Cool. Yeah, I know we're encumbered. Got that. Alright. Memory items. And let's go upstairs. Up. Up, please. Such a quiet elevator. Need some elevator music. Okay. It's this one here. Okay, so let's add some memory items. So we'll add these blueprints, because these will add adaptability and logic. There we go. Let's add leadership. I wonder why it's like just not adding life expectancy focus. Come on. The art of war will be good. First aid would be good. Survival diagrams would also be good. Logic, yeah. Let's get some empathy. We already have meditation. Wisdom would be very good. Zoom type, my love. Let's see here. Ooh, there we go. Add a plant. We'll add some creativity and communication. Add a teddy bear and little Timmy. And we'll add some cards. And some small human art. We'll add the pocket watch. Why not? We'll add one guitar. Do I have the travel journal in here? No. So let's add the travel journal as well. Commander's log. Let's add one of those. There we go. All right. And we'll also add the love letters there. Not enough attributes. What is the problem, game? Okay. It says not enough attributes. Okay, let me go grab some stuff here. So let's grab all of our nutrients here. Put all of this in here. I don't need this stuff for the moment. Maybe I just need to throw more food at it. So let's take all of that. You're like, I need like a quick, you know, grab function. All right, what about in here? We'll grab some more fat and physique fuel and Nutricore. We'll just throw all the food at it to see if that fixes the problem. Okay. Add to rack. Add to rack. Add to rack. Not enough attribute points. Something is wrong here. Do I need to repair this? Nope, that's all fine. Doesn't need to be 100% full. I mean, I can go grab some more stuff. That's fine. Here, we'll throw in the basketball. Fun. Yeah, this is the one I haven't figured out how to open yet. Okay. Let's see here. No, this is the outside. Alright, so it was the other side I need to go up to get to the food processing center. So we're cutting it close. Yeah, it's over here. Because I think this is it. Or not. Okay, don't go that way. Got it. It's got to be up there then. Why is the power off in there then? Did I never restore power over here? What is going on up here? Oh, I never unlocked this, apparently. Okay, so where's the food place? No, I found a food processing center. I'm not crazy. At least I don't think I am. Okay. So that's got to be it up there then. How do I get to that? Oh, right. It's the elevator. This is that weird one. Where the elevator doesn't stop at, like, the main level. That's what it was. Alright, alright. I have to repair this, don't I? Oh, goodness. Okay, right. Any more food in here? Dead bug. Huh. These become bioorganics in glass. I don't need, like, glass cockroach creatures, if I'm honest. That's just horrifying. Okay. Now, how do I get this thing to work, since that's not going to help me? There we go. Okay, so why is this not working, then? Okay, I'll just try grabbing everything I can. Actually, wait, can I just build the soul forge or the food processor? It says I should be able just to build this. So we'll just do that real quick. I'll just set one up right here. Yeah. Okay. Food processor. All parts. There we go. Oh. There we go. Alright. Can't do that yet. Charge myself real quick. That everything? Yes. Okay. Okay. Let's come over here and let's just say all of this. Okay. So what I get. Okay, so that doesn't process that anymore. That's what the other thing's for now. Got it. Power over here, please. Fresh water. It needs fresh water. Running out of time on this human seed. How much water do we have? Not enough. Because I think it needs 1,000 liters of fresh water. Okay, so what can we do? What can we do? Can't do the high fat. I can do Nutricore. I can do Mind Surge. And Physique Fuel. So let's do 1, 2, 3. Let's do that. Let me also go get some more fresh water going here. Ah! What are you guys doing in here? Get out of there. Get out of my human thing. Good lord. Oh, my human. Dang it. I've lost my human, haven't I? That's the problem. I think I lost my human. Well, that's very disappointing, folks. Yeah, I don't think I can... It says the seed's gone. And I think this thing might be tanked. Yeah, I think I might have just soft locked this thing. Because... Take this out now? Nope. Turn it back on. Yep. Alright, well, that's an unfortunate failure there. I'm not sure what's going on. Because I'd had everything. I had enough time. So I don't know. Well, if someone in the comments wants to tell me what I'm missing here or what's wrong, let me know. I'm gonna have to end this episode there on a bit of a disappointment, since apparently I lost my human seed. I don't know if like the little blob things came and like ate it or something or what, or if it turned into the blob things because of the issues I was having with getting the seed ready. Anyways, I guess I'll have to go and get another one. So, thank you all for watching, and let me know what's going on in this. So, we'll catch you next time. Let me go save, I guess. Although I could always not save and just pick up where we left off last time. But I feel like that wouldn't be fair to the playthrough experience. So, let me go save real quick, and we'll figure it out next time, I guess. So, thank you all so much. You all have a great one, and we'll catch you on the next episode.